very lengthy interrogation of Essig. God, how you guys managed to ask so many questions I don't fucking know. Before eventually having to forcibly take whatever magical belongings are on him off of him. And thus you end up basically stripping him down of any sort of defenses he has before turning him towards the council. And Jack, showing a bit more of his sadistic side, refused to give him any of his belongings, to which it seemingly earned his ire.
I told him he can get it back if he survives and is let loose to come find us. That was the original deal.
Yeah, and he kept asking to try and not do that.
Yeah, no.
But regardless, after meeting up with Trillian and securing that you will be well on your way towards the Silver Sun ship, where the captain is an elderly gnome, or not gnome, sorry, dwarf, named Carnum. Make it very distinct for the fetuses that keep thinking it's condom. With the secondary mission of knowing that Trillian seemingly wants to get rid of the Astral Shard rather than have it return. Have it be lost for good, earning you guys a very nice bonus. After getting some magical items as well to help you in your expedition with some 10,000 gold pieces up front, you took a quick trip to the magic shop in order to try and negotiate getting the stool made from the crystal. Unfortunately, it did not go through. And buying a few magic items of your own, including Finoa's Horn of Blasting, and I believe someone bought one more thing, but I'm not 100% positive on
of adaptation.
There you go, that's what it was.
Ash and I bought 4 elemental stones.
That's right, you also bought the elemental stone
for
thing,
tea.
Yeah, for tea. Which slipped my mind to make, so I'll do that after this session. Make your way back towards the ship, to which Carnum yelled out for it to set sail into the waters, where you're going to be traveling for about a week and a half, according to him, on good time, on a medium-sized ship that apparently is being housed by only, or being led by only a crew of 6 people. 4 of which you already know of, being the captain himself, a goblin, a half-orc, and an Aarakocra. But nonetheless, setting sail and feeling the breeze of the wind fly past you all as you head out in the middle to late afternoon into the divide of the continent of Borisland. God, I'm fucking so off today. As you all on the top of the deck just witness as the water starts roaring past and the land starts getting farther and farther behind you, as you all begin to realize that this is going to be quite the interesting trip. So, right off the bat, as you all set off, I even got a nice little ship map. There you go. Enjoy the ship map.
I was gonna say, how small is this thing? And there we go.
Do we get our own rooms?
When you ask that question, you would actually see a Carnum kind of chuckle down at you all, as he's currently taking the helm before he parts it off to a half-elf that he entrusts with before returning to all with pipe in hand. Just kind of, ain't got much in the way of rooms here, but you're more than willing to have the noble ones take the good beds if you want. Besides mine's the captain's quarters. And he kind of leads you down below deck to where he shows you that there are only 2 rooms that are considered to have the good beds, and even then it's only 3 beds. Before he gestures over to a room at the far end of the bottom deck, and he goes, "And there's where the rest of us will be sleeping. Well, the rest of y'all, including my crew. I got some sacks down there if you want to get comfortable."
Okay, that works.
I'm sure Lurk told you this ain't a cruise. It's an expedition.
Okay.
Good thing Jack and I don't need beds.
Alright. At a game, a ship this size, is it going to be able to function well with this small of a crew?
Don't underestimate us, laddie. We're the best of the best. You don't live to be this ripe in age with any cold crew. And he takes a huge puff of his pipe.
Okay. Okay. So, who's shacking up with who?
That'd be for all you to decide. Meanwhile,
That's-
I got a ship to helm. And he goes walking his way back up.
I was talking to them.
Okay, so we are in the bottom half in those bottom 3 rooms. Bottom 3
Yes.
beds, 2 rooms.
Yes.
Okay.
Here, I'm also going to get y'all up here, slap you on the ship.
I can trance on the floor in one of the rooms, so
Yeah. I have my own room, and Jack will kind of wave his fingers. So,
I'm me. I'll take a corner somewhere.
to be
Okay,
fair
come
though,
on.
I'll probably, go to my room in one of these 2 rooms, so just throwing that out there. Just in case someone decides to abscond with it.
Real quick, I'm gonna hand Vanilla the Moon Touch longsword.
Yeah.
It's literally none of us other than her can really effectively use it.
Yeah.
I'm special.
Just a little bit.
Go ahead and add the Moon Touch Longsword to your inventory.
By the way, my level, I went ahead and just took Dex.
Okay, yeah,
The
perfect.
rogue finally has above a 16 dexterity.
Jeez, you only had a 16?
Yep. I took
I
feats.
forgot that, like, some people rolled really shitty for
Same here, but
Yep.
I thought you at least had an 18 to slot in there.
I took 2 feats instead of +4.
That explains a lot.
So,
I've been
Yeah,
taking
well,
mainly feats, and
I got
I
+2.
still have a better dex than you.
Then
This
again,
is-
you got a monstrous roll. So did Finoa. All the fetuses got monstrous rolls.
yeah.
I did
This is
too.
why I really
Really
dislike
good
rolling
rolls,
for
and then-
stats.
I got 3 good rolls and 3 average ones.
I
really
remember
prefer
that, Damo,
point
that you asked if we could do point buy or standard array, and everyone
Yep.
bullied you into doing roll.
Yep.
Yep.
This is why.
Yeah.
And that 16 was my good roll, by the way.
See,
That was my high stat.
Corveus had good fucking rolls. I think I had, an 18 and a 16 on him?
Oh, Corveus
Something
killed
like that.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's me. I don't roll high stats for almost any character. Jack can attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 20s right now.
Jesus.
Really?
In
I-
intelligence and dex.
All
I
3
can screenshot
fetuses
my
rolled
stats.
ridiculously well.
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
I remember that. All 3 of them got some insane rolls.
I'm gonna
Dalmar,
send my stats over to General so you guys can see.
Dalmar once rolled in
Oh,
person
come on.
with me, and he rolled, I think his highest stat was a 12.
Yep.
And this was 4d6, reroll ones, drop the lowest. And he still, his highest stat was a 12 once.
Jesus.
Yep. It's okay. I have a stat of a 5 on this character.
God damn,
God.
dude. And you got 16 con. Fuck you.
Yeah, again, I remember very distinctly all 3 fetuses got ridiculous rolls.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, Finoa's character, on paper, is smarter than half the group, I feel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
On
I'm
paper.
pretty sure she's
Besides
smarter
that.
than Dalmar, Veril, and I think. No, I think that's it. I think it's just Dalmar and Veril. I
She's
think.
smarter than Jack, naturally, because Jack has a magic item that makes it to 19 int.
She is
That's
as smart
right.
as Ashrin.
I think I have a
Yeah.
13 base. Like, so on paper, Finoa is smarter than most everyone in the group. On paper.
Other
Yeah.
than Volmir, because I have the biggest brain.
Yeah.
I'm just dumb and I don't think of things until it's too late. I get scared to ask.
Oh shit.
Okay, anyway, rooms?
I
You guys
have
Huddle in the
facility.
corner.
I could just sleep on the end of someone's bed, so
I'm gonna drop the ring in this room, so whoever wants to sleep in here.
Oh god damn it. I'll sleep in there, but you have to go in your ring before I do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can't come
I
out until I
think-
tell you to.
Finn and Ash take the
No
take the two
peeking.
beds, and the rest of us will take the other room.
When have I ever peeked?
I like the idea of Fen like rolling up into a ball like a dog at the end of someone's bed.
that's exactly what she's doing. Yeah.
Well, he did say that, like, we could take these two rooms and then there were more rooms that other people could sleep, like other beds that people could sleep in with the crew.
The bed rolls down here.
Yeah.
It's the bedrolls at the very bottom end.
The thing is, like, two of us don't need beds, and there's 3 beds there.
Yeah.
And there's 6 of us.
Yeah.
Only one person
Yes.
really has to sleep at the end of the ship.
Should we send Fanoa in to get to know the crew since she has shipping background?
I can. I can't tell you that will go well because I'm bad at talking. But I can do.
Even more of a
Wait,
reason
if
because that's
Finoa's
funny as
rolling up
hell.
at the... Wait. If Finoa's rolling up at the end of someone's bed, then we don't gotta worry at all.
I mean, that works.
Yeah.
We got all camping supplies, so we could sleep on the floor.
Delmar is gonna take the approach of, I'll take whatever's left over. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm gonna drop my pack in this room for now.
All right.
'Cause it's still
Oh.
like, what, midday-ish? Later afternoon?
As
It
you
was,
all
it was
kind of-
nighttime, wasn't it?
It's late afternoon.
Getting close, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you are all getting to pick your rooms and deciding on what is what, as you hear the several sounds of rowdy call-outs from the top and occasionally an eagle's cry in the Arakakra that you were aware of, as you spend whatever time you wish for the rest of the day, get a long rest if any of you used anything. I don't think y'all did. Oh no, Volmer, you did spam the ever-loving hell out of Essig with hold person.
Bastard would not stand still.
Yeah, he got some really fucking ridiculous rolls. He only had a +2 and he just kept saving.
Yeah. I think I used a couple spells too, but... I think I used like Charm Person and shit like that on him.
Finoa, as you kind of go up to go help the crew, it's not so much a sense of like, what the fuck are you doing here, as much as we have a system, catch on or get left behind, basically the idea. And the basic line of order that you get is that the Dwarf Carnum is the captain, the Goblin is the bosun, you've got the Half-Elf, who's the helmsman, Arakakra, who's the watcher, or the Eagle's Nest, Crow's Nest, Eagle's Nest,
Racist.
What was the half orc again?
The half-orc, he is the quartermaster. And they have a supposed 6th member that you all have not seen, and even as Finoa, you work on top of the deck, you don't see a 6th member. But they keep talking about how the 6 of them work together to make this ship move.
I'm waiting for the captain to have like a pet rat or something.
Secretly a druid. That's the navigator.
It's
As
an
you spend your
aquatic food,
time-
we all know it.
As you all spend your time going through, and through the divide itself, there doesn't seem to be any issue of any kind, which is a little bit on the strange part, given that your last journey through these waters were troubled, and you had some issues, mainly being a mermaid that, or a not mermaid that almost took Fanoa under. As you
Oh,
travel
shit.
through,
Did we let Fanoa go above deck by herself again?
Yes.
You did, yes.
you did.
I'm gonna go up above that now.
I will make you regret that decision too.
I feel like after y'all had decided your rooms, Fanoa goes, "I'm gonna help on top of the deck," and you're all like, "Okay, cool." And then you just hear the tick tock of the clock, and then you hear the ding. It's like, wait.
Oh, wait!
Wolver's gonna just go above deck and just stand nearby.
This is how I'm gonna find my
Feel
new
like-
torpedo.
I feel like Fanoa could legitimately use the phrase, "In my defense, I was left unsupervised."
I almost wore
Unironically.
that shirt today.
Oh man. Quick question: Do we level up before we sleep, after we sleep, or does it matter for you?
Don't matter.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. So we'll say the takeoff itself was the level up.
Okay. Jack's gonna sit and start doing a ritual when everyone's kind of away from him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When he's kind of left by himself.
All right. So as each of you go about doing as you please on the ship for the time being, as Jack performs his... I don't remember. Is it only 10 minutes for you, or is it still an hour?
No, it's still an hour.
It's still an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if that was the thing or not.
I'm pretty sure. I'll double check.
But the first day goes without issue. And in that day alone, having already experienced a ship, and Fanoa more than anyone who has been on a ship before for a long period of time, it's moving very fast, even compared to the winds. As in that 6-ish hours before the night actually falls upon all of you, just from guesstimation, you've probably made it about halfway through the divide in that alone.
Damn.
The boat, the sixth member of the crew.
That's what I was thinking originally.
It's a mimic. The whole fucking boat's a mimic. We're gonna die.
Alright, yeah, the boat's probably just magical.
I got a stat block for that.
Also, I should have talked to Jack before he did his fucking ritual.
You can still.
No, he's doing his thing.
Okay.
But when he's done, I need to pull him aside and have a chat.
Okay. So after about an hour of you guys traveling along, and some of you either perusing around the ship or going on top of the deck to make sure Fanoa doesn't get mesmerized by another not mermaid and falling off the deck, watching these 5 members just working their absolute asses off to make sure this ship keeps moving as it does, which is impressive on Fanoa's part, seeing just how 5 people are managing such a big ship of this size. And then with you makes it a 6, so it makes it even easier. After about an hour or so, and Jack, you complete your ritual, and you, I imagine, walk up the deck to flaunt off your
Oh no.
newest addition.
Nope.
No? Just keeping it?
Stays invisible whole time.
Send me what it is.
Sprite.
We all know what it is.
Yeah, everyone knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We've had conversations about this.
He's been
Oh,
so
did you?
excited
Yeah.
about this.
The sprite magically
Oh,
turns
excited.
invisible until it attacks or casts a spell, or until its concentration ends.
Oh no, I'm saying send me what it is, like what it actually is.
Yeah, sprite.
If you chose a form for it, I don't know if you did.
Yeah, sprite.
Just Sprite. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a little ball.
It's a little pixie-looking thing.
Okay.
What's its name?
Fucking Tinkerbell.
Yes, okay.
The same name I
thought
said.
you named it Lily to confuse Lily.
But it's specifically fucking Tinkerbell.
I mean, yeah, it is also a female sprite too, you know, because that's Jack. And I'm keeping the same name, Liliandra. Short, Lily for short.
Right. This is gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing.
So, as Jack begins to kind of go on up, seemingly nothing having occurred, coming out of the room, Ashrin, if you want to take him aside.
Yeah. So, Jack, can I talk to you?
Is this a up here kind of talk, or do we need to be in private kind of talk?
It's a private kind of talk.
Okie dokie. He just turns back around, back downstairs.
Right back into the room.
Okay. What can I do
So-
for you?
What are we doing with the shard?
I'm not 100% sure right now, but I have ideas to make it disappear. That's what the guy wants.
Okay.
Does not want it to resurface, does not want it to be an issue anymore. He wants it gone. Not just sold, he wants it gone.
What if we used it?
Used it how?
There were theories that something like that could fix me. My magic.
Wasn't there also theories that it was crazy to do because it'd probably kill you?
I mean, possibly. But if the visions that I saw while we were on the island are true, we could talk to somebody who might be able to help us.
Help how?
Well, it was his idea to begin with.
His idea for what?
Using something like this.
You're gonna have to. Again, the how.
I don't know. It was a theory.
Because you realize if you die with something like this, it is extremely powerful. There's no bringing you back, probably.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, but I don't think the rest of us are willing to take that risk. We're your friends now.
I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, what's a little bit of scorched flesh between friends?
It's not just a little bit. It could be wet. Could be bad.
It could be. But again, that's a risk we're all willing to take. And hey, hasn't happened yet, though.
This is true. But every time it happens, I worry.
How often does it happen?
A lot.
How old are you?
Jesus, how old am I?
Pretty sure you wrote it down?
I did. 24.
Okay.
I like to imagine Ash asked in canon how old she was.
Probably. Okay. In those 24 years, how often has this happened?
Do we even fucking roll for this? I don't remember.
I think you said 2, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% positive if you...
What?
I think you said you'd been through 2 groups, no?
Oh, no, I think he means wild magic surges.
No, I'm talking the fireball killing people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe twice, literally. I think, yeah.
Okay. 2 times in 24 years? That's some good
I mean-
odds.
That's 2 groups of people since I left home.
Again, those are decent odds.
I really don't want to go for a third.
Well, I'll just heal people then, if you blow them up. That's what I'm here for. That isn't to, look good.
Alright.
It's not
fair
worth
enough.
risking your life for. I'll say that now. If there's a high percentage, it might be worth looking into, but we might need to find this person you're talking about. But from what everyone was talking about, it does not seem like it's feasible. It's not smart to do. seems like you have a low chance of survival. So we don't know exactly what this is, how powerful it actually is. Hell, it could fuse with you and blow up half a continent, for all we know.
Fair
My-
enough.
My idea is that my family has ties with the people from Luma. That is a magical society. If anyone would be able to understand what this is and what it's capable of, it might be them. So I planned for us to take it there and leave it with them. Maybe sell it to them. Either way. Fairly
Well,
make
it's
a little
just
bit
a
of money.
magical society. Maybe they might have something or an idea of how to help me as well.
Exactly. And if they have as much knowledge as they're rumored to have, they might be able to do what you're wanting with it without killing you. Because
Fair.
at this point in
All
time,
right.
I wouldn't want to risk any of you.
I guess we'll see how it plays out. And in the meantime, I'll try not to kill all of you.
Again, what's a little scorched flesh between friends?
I
As
mean,
long as it's not intentional.
fair. Yes.
I think we need to
Yeah.
have that talk with Volmer too.
Maybe.
You motherfucker.
It's been a while since I've given him shit for it.
This is true. Maybe we should bring it up again.
Yeah, you know.
Because, I unintentionally murdered my friends.
Exactly.
He did it on purpose.
Did he actually kill someone?
The lady brought him back, so, like, no harm, no foul, I guess.
Oh,
But they were dead.
why did he fireball someone?
They were fighting. And he told them to stop, or he was gonna fireball them, and they didn't stop, so he fireballed them.
Stop to violence with violence. I love it.
Exactly. He stopped violence with violence.
I feel like Volmer might be a little unstable sometimes.
And you worry about your magic.
I mean, at least
You're
he's in
just going
control
in
of
on me
it.
like that there, huh?
This is not the way this conversation was supposed to go.
I was expecting Jack to like bring up fucking the two fucking chimeras that Vanilla fought. Like,
No, because
yeah, we're tough bastards. You won't take us down. No, you bring up the fucking fireball.
of course. I mean, that's the thing she's worried about is fireballing people. So, address the fears.
Alright. Well, I guess as long as I stay away from you guys, I should be okay. I'm getting really good at aiming from a faraway distance.
You are getting better at that. And, if you blow things up, maybe you'll blow it up around that area. So we'll be on the left side of the field, you be on the right, and, yeah, it'll work out.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, if we get it, don't try to steal it and run away. Promise me that.
I won't. I don't move fast enough.
Insight check.
Make an insight check. Make a persuasion or deception check, depending on how you want to take that.
Okay.
She doesn't say it in a threatening way, but there's a playfulness in there, Jack. It's like, was she really being playful, or was she trying to throw me off, sort of deal?
It's the horns, they're confusing.
Charisma, people fighting over here.
There's spoilers that give you aerodynamic speed.
Oh, Jesus. Jack's gonna
I
kind
need to
of...
figure out how to do my hair and put these in.
Oh, gosh. Jack's gonna say, alright, let's head back up to the others and kind of give you a playful nudge on the shoulder and walk on past.
Alright. Sounds good.
All right. So, as the first day goes off without a hitch whatsoever, very calm and simple. And you all begin to kind of bed down for the night, while 3 of the members do join you down below there, being the half-orc, the Aarakocra, and the goblin, who go into the brain does not work for the word that I want to say. Sleeping bag. That's totally not a sleeping bag. Brain. If anybody who wants to do anything during the night may do so, but beyond that, merely a long rest is had. And upon the waking of the next day, I need somebody to roll me a d20 for me. Go for it. 9. Roll me a d100.
Oh shit. We all. Oh fuck.
Whoa!
Wait.
That's either really good or really bad.
Yeah,
And I'm scared.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be really good. Don't worry. It's
I really
gonna
wish
be
it would have
really
been like
gonna be good.
it would have been nat 1 or nat 20 mixed with 100. Now that would have been funny.
No, we don't want that. It's not great.
Oh, that would have been amazing. I love a little chaos.
I mean, so do I. Yeah.
Obviously
Happened-
not.
That happened way faster than I thought it was gonna happen.
Just like the fucking darkness.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Yep.
We're all gonna die.
What did I do?
He murders his soul.
You've summoned a kraken.
That's what I was thinking. It's Kraken fight time, baby.
No.
PPK.
Pirates.
PPK. PPK. PPK.
As long as they're like sexy pirates.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Fuck our way out of
So
it.
Just see a fin. That's half the size of the boat.
Oh Jesus.
So, if we see any more weird lights, do we just like not look and keep going?
I think right now, yes. Sadly.
Okay. Yeah.
No. As you are making distance for the day, and it's rather calm. However, there's an overcast from the sun, so it's mostly just murky and not the cleanest of days. With a heavy breeze that helps push the ship even further than it already was beforehand. There comes a moment where you finally break off of the actual continent itself. Out of the divide into the wide spanning ocean where you see nothing upon the horizon for Lord knows how many miles and hours. Until one moment, you all just suddenly feel the ship just lurch to a thudding halt. Just a standstill, enough that you hear the containers down below, which half of them are basically empty, just tumble over from the sheer jerk of how fast it stopped. And you hear half of the crewmen immediately kind of cry out in shock and confusion. Even Carnum kind of goes out, "What's the holdup? What's going on? Hey, get Cal up here. What the hell is he up to?" And you hear the Aarakocra crow out in a different tone this time. Before you see the captain literally just walk off to the right side of the ship and just looks over the edge down below, and he seems to start talking to someone in a language that none of you understand.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I go look over the side of the boat next to the captain?
In curiosity, as you go over to the side beside him, and he gives you a very quick, like, just side glance at you joining him before immediately ignoring you, and you just see down below the 30 or so feet that goes into the water. In the swaying water, you see the head of a fish, large and bulbous, and yet you see almost human-like eyes to it, while just talking, seemingly in gurgled verbiage, just speaking back and forth with the dwarf captain. And he seems just entirely okay with this. By the way, even from a distance, seeing this size, given you're like, oh, it's just a big fish, but then you realize we're 30 feet away, and I can see that fish pretty fucking clearly. That's a
That
big fucking
explains
fish.
why the boat is moving faster than it should be. Okay.
Side note, the language he's speaking, can I tell what it is? Like, in real life, if I hear someone speaking Russian, I know it's Russian, but I don't know what the fuck they're
Even though I
saying.
can't understand them, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check. Let's see if you have at least touched upon this language before. 21. Yes. It's a language you don't hear often because of just how ultra rare it is and how odd of a language it is to begin with. But the captain and the fish are speaking in Aquan.
Oh, I like this.
And you just hear,
Yeah,
you see the
Volmer, I
captain.
don't think you're wrong about that.
You hear the captain just getting more and more furious as he's speaking. And you even see the fish down below starting like splashing the water and splurting out bubbles of some kind up at him. He just goes, oh. Raise the sails! Ain't making any headway today.
What's wrong, Captain?
Something down there that's spooking them.
Something
the sixth crew
spooking
member.
your giant fish man?
Ah, the Locathal, they have these religions, there's rumors, they're myths. The ocean floor.
You say
Oh,
Lokata?
a superstitious bunch. And that's come from a sailor who knows all the superstitions.
Did he say Lokata?
Yeah.
Do I know what the fuck that is? Is that a game?
I would say in your research of the ancient language and rarities, you would know them just simply as literally fish people. Incredibly reclusive to the point that most people don't even believe them to be a race, solely because if you see them in distance, they are literally just fish. But there are very few scholars who are adamant on the idea that they should constitute as a race because unlike other fish that just swim in schools, they seem to make an actual living beneath the ocean in some way, shape, or form.
Does Wolmir know what they are? Because me as a person, I don't know what these are.
I've
Give me an
seen
intelligence check with advantage, actually you.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't have a clue. I don't think I've ever heard of fish people.
I thought it was these guys.
Advantage.
Lokatha. And they're nice.
Oh!
Good shit.
And I have
Beautiful.
+5 to the stat.
Volmer, there's a big reason why you know the Lokatha. And that's because when you hear Jack starting to kind of like mutter to himself, being like, no, it can't be. Like, the Lokatha, they're reclusive, they're rare, there's no way they have one working for them or anything like that. And you kind of immediately perked in your head. Kind of go like, Lokatha? That's the thing that Keeley has a whole fucking clan of beneath their waters.
Oh.
And they have borderline enslaved or made a deal with them, it seems. And you know that they are, as described, fish people that are extremely reclusive, and the reason why these scholars want to consider them a full-fledged race, god fucking damn it, Ashford,
I'm
is
sorry.
the fact that unlike other fish that just like use caves and kelp forest as homes, they legitimately make themselves mud huts to actually sleep in. They seem to actually have families. They seem to actually have a civilization of their own that is identical but not the same as the Triton, which are a different race of mer people.
I figured I'd roll an intelligence check just in case because I spent time in the port city there.
Yeah. I would say Ashton's main knowledge comes from that exactly, that they're basically oddities, they're rumors, they're myths, and it's just like, they're talked about so much as just like, is it okay to hunt them because they're literally just giant fish, or is it illegal because they
They
basically
might be
act like
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's basically just like a huge political debate of, are they fish or are they people? Are they tasty or are they disgusting, basically?
So bad of a discussion.
Are they food or friends?
Fish. Fish are food.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
So, Follow-up question: what the fuck do they actually look like? Like, do you have an image we could see?
Yeah.
I googled it real quick. I was like, the fuck?
Let me steal this fucking image from D&D Beyond because they do have one on D&D Beyond.
I love how Fen, who is most likely to have heard some form of like monster story of them, got a 14.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could get another, like, 3 in a row. We
Just
could
3 in a
not.
row.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's true. Fen has gotten some really fucking ridiculously good rolls on these.
Yeah.
I will say it's fitting for the 2 book nerds and the rich kid who probably had nothing better to do than read. Got it.
Oh, I forgot the D&D Beyond one has the fucking has this the seal.
Yeah, I love that's one I saw too.
They left out
I'll
because
take that
someone
image anyways.
wasn't
I might as
rolling.
well just use that image anyways.
Elmar thinks they live in the water plane, which is too far to the east to see one.
To be fair, I did work in Port Town for a while, so there was a chance I could have got it. But... Nope.
I love that your intelligence rolls, like across the board, no matter what character you're playing, are notoriously low, and it's wonderful.
Plot point.
There we go. Finally.
This
I
is
don't
why
know
he plays
it didn't
charisma
wanna-
casters usually.
I'm hoping. Okay, I'm curious what info you guys got with your rolls. Because you might still get something.
Well, Fanoa served on a boat, so I'm assuming she's heard some stories, right?
Yeah, like I think the DC was lower for her, so.
Yeah,
Why
it's
is it not-
15.
Oh, because it's not a JPEG. Why is it not going JPEG? What the fuck? Why isn't it going JPEG? That's fucking weird. Okay, that's annoying as shit. Okay, we're just gonna use that image then, because that one is a JPEG. I don't even spell a 3-letter
Shit.
name, because I'm fucking terrible.
I forget that you have music through Roll20, because I turned it down really low, because if the music is going, I can't pay attention to people talking. And then everybody was quiet, and I was like, music?
Mm-hmm.
That's only the head of it, but that gives you the idea of what the fuck these things are.
Oh,
Where did you post it?
he's
in general.
lovely.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you should have done the full picture with the.
I tried getting the full picture,
on.
but it's coming out as a web page dot something.
Okay,
I'm
how
like,
do you
what the
spell
fuck
the
is that?
title? So I can just Google one for you.
I'll just reopen.
Yeah, how do you spell it? Loca. Oh, here it is.
For some reason, none of these want to save as a JPEG.
not
These
what
all
I
want to save
wanted.
as some bullshit fucking
I just-
WebP file. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't work with a WebP file.
This. Boom.
Yeah, that. I don't know why for mine won't fucking save it as a JPEG.
Roll to seduce. Fucking Fanoa.
So he must be the 6th member then.
I fucking love him.
Yeah, I love
It's
the fact that it's got the
amazing.
little seal dog.
I realize that he's like giant, but like he looks so cute.
He's just a happy fish.
Yeah.
I like the seal dog the most. And then you got
Yeah,
the
the
fucking
seal
Murloc.
dog is the fucking best.
God damn it! Why do
So
you
wait,
gotta post
are they
Murlocs?
all that big? Like normally?
Are they? Fuck.
Oh shit.
They are medium-sized creatures, all of them.
Okay.
Oh, the way you described him as like we're about 30 feet away, he's that big, made me think he was huge.
Oh no, he looks like relatively normal size at 30 feet away, and you're like, that's a big fucking fish.
Okay. Okay.
Because tell me you can see a fish at normal size from 30 fucking feet away.
That's
Okay.
fair.
I personally enjoy this image.
Yes, it was very adorable. I love the fucking sea puppy.
I'm going to try and take that. Hopefully it comes out as a JPEG for me. Please
Oh,
come out
that
as a
one.
JPEG. It comes out as a PNG. That works. That fucking works.
Saw that
I'll
one,
take
too.
it.
Volmer, that's how you do your revolution. Look at that one.
I know the second that fucking KTK said that like people are fighting for their rights, I was like, oh fuck yeah, fuel to the fire, but also no, don't do that. That's shitty.
I just imagine Volmer like trying to talk to the fish people and then they eat him.
Oh my god, that's an even better interpretation of the image. How, like, freaked out that bird looks, but isn't flying
Right?
away. It's like, holy shit! This is kind of cool.
But regardless, as the whole ship comes to a dead halt, and you see Karm just constantly swearing to himself in Dwarvish the entire time, as you...
I understand, dwarf.
Yeah, he is saying some nasty fucking curses. He literally, as the word entails, has a sailor's mouth.
I mean, I would imagine that we all are getting the gist of what he's saying because I don't know about you, but I can tell when someone's cussing in a language that I don't understand.
No, he is not happy. He's not happy with the fact that literally first day out on the ocean, they have to stop for some unknown reason that is apparently bad enough that this Lokatha, which he called Kel, does not seem to want to move at all. And you guys are only about maybe like 3 or so hours off of Boris Land itself, so you're really not that far out there for what it's worth.
So I'm going to go to the captain, and in dwarf, I'm going to ask if you don't mind me asking, what's going on exactly?
A damn fish down there. I call him Lokatha, however the fuck you want to call him. He thinks something's wrong with the waters. Thinks that we should take a break. That we should stop for the day. Thinks that if we keep moving, something's gonna come after us. The damn waters! Everything's coming after us at all times. Damn thing's more superstitious than I am. It's a good fish, though.
I'm gonna meditate and see if my spirit has anything to say about this.
Give me a wisdom check.
Volmer, do you let us know what he says about this fish
Is
not
he
wanting to
staying-
go anywhere?
Is he staying in dwarf?
Yeah, he's still speaking in dwarf. Unfortunately, Dalmar, the connection is not going well.
Yeah.
Before I relay information, I'm gonna ask, is there anything specifically he's mentioning? Like the flow of the water or something? I'm not just saying.
Those kind, they never specify. All they ever do is talk in riddles and quotes and bubbles. Sometimes it's fun to figure out what they're saying, but other times, and he takes a huge puff before blowing out just a massive plume of smoke, it's downright annoying. But we trust them. I'd rather trust them than not. You done with those masks yet? And he just calls out to the rest of the crew.
Well, if
Like
we
this slight nod and then walk back. So they have a little Katha that, like, walk back to the main group and explain. They have a little Katha that works with them, and they believe that there's something wrong with the waters, that something's chasing us.
Well, if the fish person thinks we should stay still, probably a good idea.
And that's
So
why
your
we're staying
dwarven's
still.
on point.
I'm gonna go up to the captain.
Okay.
So, Captain, since seems like we're not gonna be making any headway today, any chance you could teach me a little bit of that Aquan you were speaking?
Fucking Jack.
I don't mean to disrespect you. He takes a quick puff of the pipe. Friend of Laura ain't a friend of mine. Need you to prove it to me. And he's going to speak in
Watch him, like,
Draconic.
talk in Dwarvish to tell a riddle that they have to answer.
Oh my god.
He speaks in Draconic and says, "Their tongue ain't much of a tongue, as much as a choking hazard above all."
Reply back in Draconic. A lot of languages are a little rough, but it's still fun to learn.
You do see him kind of raise an eye at the moment, kind of like, impressive. As he reverts back to common and goes, "Ah, at least you know your stuff."
As it stands,
Make a persuasion.
speaks 7 languages, and I'm always up to learning more.
Make persuasion check.
There you go. Nat 20.
Oof, the burn.
I know.
That's a nice knife.
What?
Ashran's knife.
Oh. There's just something about Asher just holding it up like, I have a knife.
I have lots of knives.
I need more knives.
Me too.
He kind of gives you an inquisitively hesitant look. Knows. I'll have to ask Kel if I can share the secret with you. It's a ritual thing. Holy Mother of God.
Holy hell. That is awesome.
Why does Dalmar have so many fucking weapons?
Why don't
wouldn't
you?
he?
Yeah.
Because
why don't
adult money means you get to spend it on shit like that.
Yeah.
Because you have nothing else to do with your life.
Shh.
I could not.
Yeah, if you could ask him, I would.
That looks like it'd be amazing if the light didn't blind us.
Right?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Ooh.
That's gorgeous.
That's cool. Okay.
As it kind of starts to get up and move towards the side of the ship, you see him kind of pause for a moment before he actually looks over the side, and you see his eyes kind of lock to the horizon. Give me a perception check.
No, I struck.
Everyone or just Jack?
Just Jack for now. 14. You have no fucking clue what he's staring at.
What are you looking at, Captain? Nice.
Everybody under the decks. Now. And you hear him with his voice lowered extremely.
Okay.
Relay it. Relay it. And you see him kind of like gesturing over to crewmates as quick as possible to relay the information.
Yep, I'm just gonna motion to everyone underneath.
Off at the perfect time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Of course.
And Wilmir.
It's only an hour, but an hour's an hour.
Yeah.
Once comms go up, everyone underneath now.
Okay.
Be quiet. And just add to it. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. Anybody
was
else who wants to make a stealth check, go for it.
Roll that. Not
Half.
bad.
Vero roll for it because Vero do be Vero.
Got some sneaky fuckers in this crew. I like it.
Wow.
Look
Yeah.
at this shit.
Good.
Look at this shit!
No!
Ashran's the only one.
Fuck yeah.
And at least mine's just like maybe heavy footfalls because I'm not wearing any
Yeah,
armor.
pretty
It's
much.
just lying around.
Compared to everyone on the crew, including the party, as they're all kind of like making their way as quickly as possible. And for Noah, being a sailor before, is almost like looking at this with laser precision, being like, that one's squeaky, that one missing a nail, that one's not a good way to step, and just kind of like dances around making any noise whatsoever on the planks of wood themselves. And it comes a moment where, even as you all kind of start hearing the faint footfalls of Ashton behind you, it at least isn't terrible by any means, and at least Fanoa is able to kind of like help you out, saying like, don't step there, don't step on that one. Okay, that one's okay to step on, but don't do on that one. Things like that.
Could Fanoa just like strong arm pick her up like that on one shoulder?
She also very much could, because Fanoa's got
Oh
20
my
in strength. I'm pretty sure Ashton's only like 130 pounds.
What did I set my? Yeah, 130.
I totally bullshitted that out of my ass.
Yeah, that's what I set my weight at.
So there comes a moment where it's just like, you know, it's faster like this, and she literally just picks her up with one arm, just like kind of side hugs and lifts.
Over comms. Next time, when you're on a ship, you can't walk normally. You have to keep your knees unlocked and let your legs pivot on your hips. It sounds weird, but it works.
But as you all get under the deck of the ship, and you see the captain immediately kind of like gesture to some of them towards some of the crates and you watch as they each kind of like carefully crack some of them open, even though that makes a variable amount of noise with each cracking. You watch them as they pull out these harpoons and spears out of hand, so they can all kind of take one for themselves. And you see them even crack open one that has a case of cannonballs inside. It only has about 10 of them in there. And you just see Carnum kind of look over to you all, and he kind of goes,
Do we even have
Right.
a cannon on this boat?
They do have 3. It's just not on the map, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I tried so hard to find one with a cannon, and they don't fucking exist unless it's a warship. And he kind of like looks over to you all and goes, quick question for you all. How much do you know about dragon turtles?
Dragon turtles?
At a game of fucking lots. In game.
Fuck yeah, dragon turtles.
What kind of roll do we need to make for that?
History or nature? Your choice.
And point of order, I'm keeping Lily up in the crow's nest, and she's invisible.
Okay. Jack, you know more than anyone, and given you guys have comms up, it's easy enough to relay the information that dragon turtles, as the name entail, are nothing to be fucked with. Massive as fuck, dangerous, greedy as all hell. But, unlike most dragons of a quote-unquote evil nature, can be negotiated with. Said negotiation comes at a huge price, though.
What language do they normally speak?
I believe it's just Draconic, if I remember correctly.
I don't know if it's Draconic and Aquan.
We have definitely encountered a lot of dragons for being told that they don't exist in this land anymore.
Volmer, you're way too excited.
I fucking love dragon turtles, man.
They
Oh.
do
I know
speak
they
Aquan.
sound
It's
dragon
Aquan
turtles.
and Draconic.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I know dragon turtles suck, but I fucking love them.
They're
I'm just
awesome.
imagining ones from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Right? The
Oh,
nice
right.
ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Or think of
energy
them as being
vendors.
bad.
I know they're evil. I know they want to steal everything, but also fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck everything you stand for. Dragon turtle.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Their dragon turtles are awesome.
Oh.
So thank you, Finoa, for rolling 100 on that.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, getting a dragon turtle.
So we're probably real fucking screwed.
The fact that there's one... Oh, we lost Ashton.
Should you just murdered your camera? I think she
Holy
took the knife and slashed the cable.
Yeah. So, the fact that there's one this close, offshore, it says we're only 3 hours off fucking land.
Yep.
That's also terrifying. Means it's probably hunting for something.
Mm-hmm.
Us?
And I'm gonna probably relay that to everyone. And also,
Oh, groovy.
yeah, I'm gonna pop into Lily's eyes.
Okay. Give me a perception check. I don't remember. Do they have their own stat sheet or no?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Because Warlock do be fucking weird.
I'm way more excited for this than I should be.
And yeah, they speak a language. We could telepathically communicate and all that
Mhm.
jazz.
And you can speak through it.
Yes. And they know Common, Elvish, and
As-
Sylvan.
You have the sprite just perching up top deck and keeping an eye out on the horizon. It isn't for about 5 minutes or so, and a very brief conversation between the party and you all and Carnum, kind of explaining why a dragon turtle is bad news. As you eventually just see over the horizon, just ever so faintly, just a portion of the water just raise and fall once more in towards your direction.
How far off? Probably.
Judgment wise, probably about 1,000 feet off.
I'm just gonna say out loud to everyone quietly. So Captain here's about 1,000 feet off, heading our direction.
You soon kind of pause for it and kind of goes like, shit. All right.
Doesn't even
Oh,
fucking
something.
question how you know this.
Yep. No one questions it.
This might be something big to ask of you all. I know we've only just started our journey. I need you to trust me.
Don't got a choice at this point in time. What do you have in mind, Captain?
What you got in your pockets?
Our pockets. Like literal pockets or metaphorical pockets?
Either works. And you start watching as even the crewmates kind of start quietly walking around the bottom of the deck, and you see them starting to amount what little valuable items they have down there, including a couple crates that they pull off of the pile, where they crack it open, they look inside, and they kind of like, hey, we're nothing, and kind of starts shoving it aside.
You want to make a deal with this thing?
Unless you want to sink to the bottom of the waters, I don't think we got a choice. Cal down there is real fast at pushing the ship, but he ain't that fast.
Ale, some oil.
Okay, I got it. Real quick.
Almost
Yeah,
like we should be encountering a dragon turtle right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like... Would Jack have an idea, like... Could we... handle something like that? I'm guessing no.
From a 24, handle is a very difficult term.
Okay, good.
If this were a quote-unquote fair fight, maybe. But the fact that it can knock you into the water and at that point it has advantage, not a chance in hell.
Roll for a snowball's chance in hell. Got it.
Fulmer, did you ever happen to take the spell Polymorph?
What spell?
Polymorph.
Oh,
I don't think so. Fuck.
fucking pull a critical roll.
I was thinking of being able to turn into the whale and try to pull us away with the help of the fish dude. But it only lasts for an hour.
Pharaoh can do it.
I can try.
That... Because I know... Okay, so... At a game... Would Jack know roughly how fast these things are? With that 24?
Let me double check if Varel can turn into a whale.
They've seen me do it.
Yes.
It's a CR3.
I don't know. They cannot.
They can't
CR2.
do... I thought it was half their level.
Third.
Oh.
A third of their level.
They need one more fucking level to turn into a
They
guy.
need one more level.
What other fucking swimming creature is there? Would I know like
You
how
would
fast?
know that a dragon turtle at full speed is hella fast. However, when they are currently locked onto a target and attempting to either take it down or capture it, they very much slow their descent in order to not rush the waters to possibly damage their treasures. Because I'll say with a 24, you know that they really, really hate damaging the goods.
Okay. What about like a dolphin or something? How fast is a fucking dolphin? I'm just trying to think
That
of ways
dolphin can't pull the ship though.
with help from other creatures, maybe?
Dolphin is 60.
What's its strength though?
We're dead ass about to
14.
lose our 10,000 gold piece down payment.
You might, cause accidental roll of 100.
And you're not doing these rolls again.
I'm always doing these
Jack.
rolls.
Can you speak its language?
I can.
Can you convince it to leave us alone?
That's iffy. They're greedy. Very greedy. And not very nice. There's a chance, but it's iffy.
The way I look at it, we either convince it to leave us alone or we attempt to outrun it. We can't fight this thing.
Yeah.
Or bribe it.
If I could double
Oh.
your Katha friend's speed, could he push us away fast enough?
It'll be a stretch. Maybe.
Jack's just sitting there thinking through monsters in his head.
Jack, do you still know the spell Enhanceability?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Could you do anything to help buff push strength or anything like that while I cast haste?
I could do that. Also, Varel, have you ever seen a giant octopus?
I know where this is going.
Am I right?
No.
Fuck. What about...
I didn't even know they could. I thought the little ones were the big ones.
What about, like, a hunter shark or something?
I think I've seen a few. Can
That
that
might-
be a hunter shark?
It's CR2.
Where the fuck would Beryl have seen a hunter shark? Wait, can Beryl turn into animals they've seen but can't remember?
Yes.
That's
Huh.
interesting.
Mhm.
That's very interesting, actually.
That's why even when you say that, immediately their mind goes to like, yeah, I've seen a hunter shark, and they're kind of, and you ask the question of like, where the fuck have you seen one? Like, I don't know.
Alrighty then.
So we have that as maybe an option. Moves about as fast as these dragon turtles, but also would be pulling the ship. But if the fish Lokathoa,
I recommend if you're gonna do something, you do it fast. That thing's gaining on us, and it's gaining on us soon.
yeah, let's do that. I think. What do you guys think? Try to outrun it?
Best bet?
Can you casters blow wind in the sails?
No.
No.
Would Vormir know that fire creates an updraft that could theoretically be used to push the sail forward?
Theoretically,
But if you fuck up, you're gonna burn up the sails.
Which is why I'm thinking, okay, maybe not. I have a lot of fire bullshit I could try, but also no.
and Veril did not prepare any sort of wind spell.
So,
Anyway,
what does everyone think?
Jack, let's go buff Volkatha while Beryl gets ready.
Are we buffing that thing or are we buffing Varel? Which would be stronger? Which would be faster? How fast does the Lokatha swim?
He's got a lot of practice in. He's faster than normal fish.
Okay. Let's buff that.
You buff Beryl's strength, I'll buff the Lokatha's speed.
Do I know... When I use that orb to do polymorph on myself, does that concentration still?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna buff the Lokatha, and Varel's gonna help.
Wait, why don't you buff Beryl's strength since you can't... Enhanceability doesn't do speed. Is it?
No, it's only strength. I was thinking buffing his... Well, he's used to pulling it already, so...
Yeah, he can already pull the ship and push the ship.
Okay. Yeah, Hunter Shark has like an 18 strength. I was like...
Okay, maybe buff one of them anyway. I'm gonna cast Haste. I'm checking if you can upcast it to make it stronger first.
No. You can't.
Okay.
How long does haste last?
1 minute.
1 minute concentration, but I can recast it, and I can cast it 5 times.
The
Yes,
downside...
but once the haste drops, isn't he exhausted?
Well, here's the good news. Here's the good news, though, is that Oh wait, no, because yeah, the instant haste dropped, you lose the turn.
Yeah, but there's also
Mhm.
forward momentum.
There is.
And can I start casting while I'm concentrating on it?
Oh, no, that's not the problem. That's actually
Yeah.
where I was gonna go with it, but I just
Yeah.
realized, like, no, the moment the spell ends,
Yep.
you drop your adrenaline.
Yep, and you go flatline, and then it's
Yeah,
done
for one
essentially.
turn.
That's
So
6 seconds.
recasting it doesn't keep the adrenaline going. Recasting lets it drop and then rise again.
Yeah, so we're gonna lose one round no matter what, every minute.
10 rounds, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna lose that 11th round, then have to recast. The biggest thing is it touch?
Not that I remember, but it might be.
That's the
The
other
range
thing.
is 30 feet.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
Okay, how far out in the water has he been?
30.
Okay, because the other
Well,
thing is
30 from the surface. You've actually never seen him when he's actually been pulling the boat. Or pushing. You actually don't know.
okay, so and you have to see the target too.
Yeah.
So we have to communicate to him that he needs to pop up every minute after he's
Float like a dead fish.
Float
and then
like
get
a-
recast.
yeah, float like a dead fish, so we can recast and keep going. And enhance ability lasts for an hour. Okay.
As your sprite is currently watching, it's now at about 700 feet.
Fuck, it's about 700 feet. Okay, let's do this. Yep.
Okay. So as you talk this over with Carnum, and there is a very distinct hesitation in his face. It kind of like, you
I'm
think you can
also-
outrun it?
I'm also going to use another instance and add the captain
What the
and the other fish thing
Okay.
to mental comms
All right. So
because it's
as-
all I can do.
as you relay this plan and you work out this whole convoluted situation to try and just get as far away as possible, as you go up top the deck of the ship and you hear Carnum just kind of at that point saying fuck it to all of this, call out to Kel to go up, and as you pop on the comms, go ahead and roll the d8 to see how long this lasts.
Okay.
Just curious, if it's only an hour, then that's an issue. If it's not, you're perfectly fine.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus. So as you pop the comms and all the plan is being explained, and you all get to finally hear the voice of Al, a long lesson in your voice, kind of going like, I don't think that's a good idea, but if that's how it works, I'll trust the crew.
This
And as
we're
you
probably all gonna die.
This is not how I wanted to go.
TPK, TPK, TPK.
as you have Veril jumping into the water after the enhance ability has been cast upon them and transforming into a hunter shark as Volmer you cast haste upon Cal the Lokotha. I'm gonna have both of them make strength checks and then dexterity check, and Veril has advantage on strength, right?
Ashrin, do you have? Yeah, Vero has advantage on strength. Ashrin, do you have enhance ability or haste? Fuck. Okay.
It's a strength and a what check?
It's gonna be a strength check to begin with to keep pushing the ship and see how well they're pushing the ship, and then it's a dex check to see how fast they can bullet this shit.
Lokata
I
has
have
advantage on
no
dex checks.
buffing spells
Mhm. So
because
so
I
it's
didn't want to
literally
touch anybody while I was casting.
And Lokata gets 2 actions, keep that in mind.
yes. Vero literally has advantage on the strength. Lokatha has advantage on the dex. So Vero is all about pulling it as smoothly as possible. Lokatha is all about keeping it fucking going.
Oh my God, this is.
There you go, Vero.
Hell yeah!
Then Lokatha. How good's your dex? Dex is not that great, but thanks for advantage. Thanks for advantage. I didn't send you guys. Oh, right, because he's counted as a monster right now. That's right. Regardless, as you have this going on, and as everything kind of comes to a head, and the sprite keeps an eye out, you see that the dragon turtle is now about 450 feet off. And at this point, as all of you are kind of like now paying attention to this in this whole situation, even the crew are looking off into the distance, you can see the parting of water, almost like a shark's fin. But instead of just being a single slice, it's more of an entire encompassing chunk of water that just pushes its way through. As you all start feeling the ship lurch forward as you did when you took off the docks back at Kalfod. Only much more forceful this time, as two creatures are pushing it, and now are being just forced to move as much as they possibly can, as you guys feel the wind passing by each of you. Let's see if Dragon Turtle can keep up with y'all.
This motherfucker.
Incredibly enough, Dragon Turtles don't have that much dex. As you push forward and just watch as from a side angle as the Dragon Turtle was coming at you trying to T-bone, and you guys just push forward off into the horizon as you watch it start to turn its direction to match yours to try and keep up as best as possible. It's currently keeping up, but it's not gaining on you guys.
Okay.
Gonna Veryl make a dex check to keep up with us?
Have an idea.
Oh my fucking god.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
As the first casting of haste starts coming close to an end, and you alert Cal below to surface up and to literally play dead like a fish, because that's all he's gonna be for one solid round. And you just watch him float up, and you begin to cast your second instance of haste upon him, and you just watch as, having been pushing ever so slightly, you actually notice that there's this almost half measure mass or harness that kind of like wraps around the forehead of him and kind of wraps around the center waist. And as haste ends on him, and he literally flops like a dead fish in the water as you watch the lethargy overtake him, just starts like literally skipping up top the water, just like with the speed that's going on and being held by the harness. You just like, it's like for 6 solid seconds to go, okay, and haste, and immediately sinks down below, and you just hear in your all head just kind of goes like, that was not fun, ugh, and just keeps on pushing along.
Poor dude.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I am going to cast command on the dragon turtle to flee.
What's the range on command?
60 feet.
It's gotta get fucking close for that.
I know.
I don't
Sorry.
think it's 60
If it gets
feet away.
close to 60 feet, I'm going to fucking cast command on it.
Okay.
So,
Better than my plan.
can I have my familiar cast? I don't remember.
The question is, would your
I
familiar
think it has to be touch spells. I'm not positive.
Okay.
I think it has to be touch.
also would your familiar even be able to come back after that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's because Warlock.
Mine operates
Fucking
the
warlock.
same as yours does, just it's improved.
Special rules, yeah, special rules.
Yeah.
Which might be a good thing that you're holding on to that, because you can almost see the ferocity of the dragon turtle as you lurch forward for the second minute, and you start seeing the shell close in, and the water splashing ever further across from it, as it is now determined to try and catch you guys. Got a real good roll this time. As it gets to about a 200-foot range by the time the second minute runs out, and you watch as the Lakatha has to flop once again for the second minute, as you cast haste on it once more.
I'm gonna turn to the captain. We set up the cannons to be able to fire back at it, slow it down.
"Oh, we're gonna piss it off. It's a good day to die." And he calls out to his crew and says, "Ready the cannons! If there's any other
Fucking
day to
love-
go down, we'll go down fighting."
I love this captain.
Yep.
Okay, so I can cast normal spells while concentration is going on, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, noted.
Yeah. As long as they do not have concentration on them, you can cast as much as you fucking want. As for that next minute, you watch as the entire crew, including the captain, starts to kind of all going up to move the two cannons that are on the wrong side, to move them over to the other side of the ship where the dragon turtle's coming from, and to go down below to lift the crate that they have of 10 cannonballs to begin to prepare to get them ready. And they have this small little barrel that's compact that when they open it up, it's just filled with black powder for them to use to fire the cannons.
How far away is this thing from us?
200 and gaining.
I'm going to shout to it. I am sorry if we have encroached upon your domain. We do not have any tithes to give you. Would you still let us pass? I'll say this in Draconic.
Give me just a straight charisma check. 22. You don't hear anything in response. It continues gaining. Hard to tell since you can't fucking hear it. It is underwater as well.
Yeah, it's just worth a shot.
And as they prepare everything, and that the third minute goes by, and it stops at about 150 feet off. It's still following. But do you want to recast haste and keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. Not that button. As you go for the third minute this time, and you watch as it is still gaining on you guys, but nowhere near as much as before. There's almost this momentary delay in speed that it has, and it kind of just starts hovering at about 100 or so feet off the ship, but it is still following you guys. And you even see the captain now with his hand raised, just with the cannons pointing in that direction, kind of goes, "Are we doing this or not?"
I would hold off on attacking it for now. We don't know if it's
That's why my
actually
hand's
pissed
still
off.
raised.
Only if it shows sign of attacking us, should you fire. I think...
Bloody dragon turtle, it's gonna attack us one way or the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Jack the look of, like, it's chasing us when we're going, like, how fast at this point?
I would say roughly at about 70 feet per round.
So we're going 70 feet per round, and it's chasing us, slowly gaining on us.
Or
Like, I
actually,
don't
be
think
140 with dash, but still, point being yes.
I don't think it has
fuck is-
peaceful intentions.
How the fuck is this thing keeping up with us? God damn it. Still... It's fucking gaining on us. How is it gaining on us? Fuck. I still think we should wait for a second. See what happens.
You want to halt on the 4th minute?
Fuck no. We're keeping on going. I am keeping on.
Yeah, no.
casting.
We keep running. Like, we're not gonna stop moving, but I don't want to, like, attack it until, you know,
Alright.
if it gets within 60 feet, I'm fucking casting my command.
There is a notable decline in your speed. The first time he's gotten a really bad roll. He got a 2 and a 3. As you watch, when he comes up for this time, Volmer, you can see that there's this almost clairvoyant layer on the Locathol that's almost like this mucus layer of some kind that is currently very much a sign of exhaustion and desperation on the Locathol, having pushed and pushed and pushed for 3 solid fucking minutes, and you're keeping asking to push for even more, and you even hear in your head kind of like, "I got, getting sore, fins, trouble."
Yeah, no. We keep running. Keep running. Like, we're not gonna stop moving, but I don't want to, like, attack it until, you know, if it gets within 60 feet, I'm fucking casting my command.
Alright. is continuing to ring out.
Like, is Varel still helping with this? Even with
Varel is still helping. There's almost a clear reaction in the water where the dragon turtle is, about 100 feet off, where you see it sink down below. And because you guys have comms up, you guys immediately hear the panicked cries of Kel in your mind. Goes, he's diving, he's diving, he's gonna rise on you.
Fuck, I'm looking down at the water.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna look down too.
Fuck me.
Perception check.
Now we're all
Fanoa,
rolling
the
low.
one of the sea, not doing great.
Wow. Bunch of fucking winners right now. Oh shit.
Yup. I'm so
Could've
curious.
shot
What
the fucking cannons.
Dalmar, the one who fucking passed, as everybody's looking down below at the deck, and even the ones with the cannons are kind of like looking very confused and worried because they can't aim them down that much. They don't have enough depression, unlike me. You look. I had to go with that joke. I had to.
Same, bro. Same.
I had to. Dalmar, you're the one that notices in that murky water of just deep blue and ripples, you notice to see a very large blot of blackness that spans basically the entirety of the ship itself. And it looks like it's just off of the edge, and it's rising.
Yep, it's coming.
How far away is it?
It's right up against you.
Almost here.
It got a nat 20 on its dex check.
With him pointing it out, can we see it now?
Yeah, as you start seeing now, as the moments come in, the blotch is going bigger and thicker, and you can start seeing little bits of detail of the dragon turtle snout starting to come up.
Real quick,
Wait.
Now should we attack Jack?
I'm gonna cast command first and see if I can get it to fucking. It's a
Got a 19.
Go for it.
As you cast command on it, Dama, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna say that we don't make it through this. Been an honor adventuring with you all.
Thanks
then
for the
in
vote
my
of
head-
confidence.
And in my head, I literally just sit down and over comms quietly start singing the song I linked, and you hear, "Row me bully boys, we're in a hurry, boys. Got a long way to go."
How is this helping?
The only sea shanty he knows, he works as a guard on the docks. And the only song he knows.
Are you casting that while it's in the water or after?
I'm casting it while it's in the water, because the spell does not specify anywhere.
No, you just
that
need a
it would
point.
be.
Yeah, you just need a point. Yeah.
You just need a point, so I can just make it explode on the turtle.
Wow, this turtle fucking hates you guys. 21.
Fuck.
So it takes 11 points of fire damage as you all also watch as this figure is looming on you guys. You just see just a burst of just a quick flash of light down below before instantly fading out, and the turtle seems almost entirely just ignoring the idea. How far is Victrolic's spear, range-wise?
150 feet.
Oh yeah, you're probably fine.
It's
Dex-
just acid
Does
fireball.
that
It is.
fire do much damage to it?
I mean, it did 11 damage, like...
No.
Well, it did 11 damage with a save.
Yeah.
It's underwater and it's a water creature, so
It's also a dragon.
also a dragon.
Yeah.
It actually failed Ashran's with a 10.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
wait, no, hang on. No, it just saved. Cause it has a +6 to saves. So it just saved right on the dot.
Damn it.
Wait, isn't
forgot
it
it has
a
a
deck save?
It has +6 in dex saves.
Yeah.
Fuck?
Yeah, it has no dex whatsoever, but it has +6 to dex saves.
Yep.
So then it takes 14 points, and that secondary damage doesn't happen, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have done so far 11 question mark points of damage, and then 14.
Yeah.
As in panic, Jack casts your command. Volmer sends out Fireball, and Ashton sends out Vitrolic Spear. Oh, by the way, D20.
Oh shit.
We're at 3?
4.
Oh, fuck, we're at 4.
With that 24 I got earlier, would Jack know that fire's not good against these things?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it R slash or slash R?
/R.
I'm gonna look at Fulmer. Fulmer, don't use fire, god damn it!
Okay, that was very close, but that was
Yeah.
5. That was dangerously close.
It could have been, a good one. You could have, turned it into something. I don't know.
Poof! It vanishes and goes away.
You go to the ethereal plane for a minute. Yeah, we're good.
That'd be great.
That actually would be perfect for Ashton.
Right.
As you launch your attacks at this thing, and before, as Delmar's now singing this sea shanty all in your heads, you watch it.
do that over comms.
Yeah.
I'll stop that over comms and just sing out loud.
Okay. As you watch it break through the surface, and it doesn't hit the ship until it rises just above the deck itself, where you see its large gaping maw just grab onto the mast of the ship, and with one massive just chomp, just cracks the wood and breaks it off, taking it with it as it floats back into the water.
Well, shit.
In Draconic, I'm just gonna say, really?
As you all just see the crew just panicking as water rains on you all from the imploding splash. You just watch as the speed of the ship continues going, since you're not using the mast at all to move. But the dragon turtle now just kind of surfaces along the side of the ship and just keeps swinging by it. And in Draconic, actually no, I'd say this in Aquan because it's talking to the Lokotha. You would hear comms in your head from Kel that just says, "It's telling me to stop or lose the ship."
Jack, is it time for Plan B?
What the fuck's plan B?
Convince it to leave us alone?
I fucking guess. We don't got much choice at this point in time, since it... Yeah.
And then Plan C is die?
You also hear Varel kind of perking and goes, "The giant eye won't stop looking at me."
Oh no!
Fucking terrifying.
Poor Barrel.
Worst case scenario, if it eats us all, we can just kill it from the inside, right?
Sure.
All the times I didn't buy poison.
Yeah, okay.
Are we telling them to stop? Are
Yeah.
we firing?
I don't think we're gonna kill that fucking thing.
I don't think so either. Hold your fins. And you start watching as the ship just starts to lose pace and the wind kind of recovers on you all. And you see the crewmates all just kind of ready with the cannons, just ready to fire. But even then you can still see the goblin is shaking furiously as he holds the ignition. As you all kind of come to a halt and you see the dragon turtle kind of sink for a moment before just coming to back up with just the head, which is about half the size of the ship alone. And you just see the massive eyes just looking at you all. And you hear it just speak up in Draconic, for anyone who knows Draconic. "What is your offer?"
What'd it say?
It wants to know what our offer is. I've...
You hear Carnum kind of perk up from when he goes, I got me a shipment. It's of great value. Magical. To spare the men. Bring it. You see Carnum kind of gesture over to the half where it goes, get the delivery. We're throwing it overboard. And you immediately see all of the four of them look at each other very hesitant and worried. And he goes, I know. I have a lot of explaining to do when we get back home. Do it. We're sinking below. And you watch as he begins to go down below deck to retrieve whatever this is.
In common, Wolmir's gonna go, I have about, how much gold do I have? I can offer 990 gold, plus the potential for future business. And deal, if you will. I have an idea.
You're thinking of making a business deal with a dragon turtle?
Well, fucking... We don't have many options, and I don't have much gold.
What the hell
Trust
are you
me.
planning, Volmer?
Oh
Volmer-
man.
I feel like at this point, Volmer has like a trademark insane smile when he does something stupid.
I love how Volmer has like the highest intelligence and just does dumbass shit.
Yep. The
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, no, my
It
stuff.
doesn't even have the charisma to back it up.
My character's a genius. My player's an idiot.
yes.
Oh my god.
Hear me out. Okay, can I tell you
We're
guys my
gonna
point? Actually,
die.
can I tell you guys my point before I fall through?
Yeah? Sure.
Volmir's goal is to overthrow a kingdom, a wealthy militaristic kingdom, and instill a new government.
I see where you're going with this. You want to
Oh
use
yeah,
this...
I knew exactly where
Yeah.
he was going
You're
with
gonna
this.
make the dragon turtle a dictator?
No,
No!
he wants to use the dragon turtle to sink the opposing navy, and the dragon turtle can have everything from that navy.
Oh.
Yeah?
You should make the dragon turtle a dictator. I think that would be
Dragon turtle dictator.
Yeah, I would watch that show.
Saturday mornings at 9 a.m.
God damn it.
Okay, so does the dragon
No, that's like
turtle
a 2 in the morning fucking cartoon. Did I get that right though, Volmer? That's what you want to do?
Bingo. And Volmir's gonna give like his trademark insane smile.
Anyone else got anything to offer? Not that I don't trust Mr. Manic's smile here.
Okay, does the
Ah,
dragon turtle reply it on in a language I understand?
I don't believe so. Nope.
I can connect you guys mind to mind, and it doesn't matter what language you speak.
hmm.
They don't have to be willing, do they? Double check that. It might
That
have to
is
be
a
willing.
good question.
Yeah. So...
Because I think something like this would be like a big deal to a dragon turtle. Like fucking.
Okay. Okay. So the offering that the captain's giving, and then I will pose the deal to him that you want, Volmer. That could be our offering from us.
Bow my head and back off of it.
As dumb as that is, okay. I'll wait for
It
the...
could work.
No, it could work. It could work. It's a crazy fucking business deal, but it could work.
It's not the dumbest idea I've ever had that worked. Let's be real. I think that goes to when I made the one boss fight the other boss.
So it does not have to be willing, but it's only for you.
Yeah, that's the racial one. You have one for our
Yeah.
class too.
Yeah. The Kalashtar one is only for you. You can't give that to other people.
Well, I can be an in-between, but
Yes. Yes.
that was also the wrong one. Okay, hold on.
But I can also.
Also, Jack does know Draconic, so if he's gonna speak the deal, he can literally just speak the deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the charisma to boot for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that actually works.
Okay, hear me out. If this works out, we get a dragon turtle buddy.
Buddy is a. I don't think that's the right term.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you really want to be buddies with something that tried to murder us?
Well, not
You
even
know it's a
want to be.
bad
I don't think
idea
it
when
will
even
be.
if Noah goes. Is that really a
You
buddy?
can't talk here.
The one person who wants to pet everything goes, yeah, maybe not that.
Yeah, maybe not
Yeah, I
that.
am shocked you haven't jumped in the water to try to pet this thing.
I was thinking about jumping in to stab it, but I knew I'd probably die. I was considering it, but no, it's trying to actively kill us and take all our stuff. So, and like, I'm scared that someone's going to ask that I give up the crystal, because I'm not going to give up the crystal. I would rather give up my being. And so it's
Wow.
not a buddy.
Just like if you take the crystal, I go with it.
Well, to be fair, you don't even have the
Die
crystal, so.
before she uses the crystal.
So Dalmar, you always have to be part of it. You can give it to others to do it so they can communicate, but you always have to be part of it.
I'm not finding the class feature on my sheet.
Do features and traits, class features, it's psionic power. It's at the bottom, it's psychic whispers.
Yeah.
You always have to be part of it. You don't have to talk if you don't want to, but you have to be part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do
Right.
not have to be willing. It literally is just you choose the people. Yeah, just
Right.
one or more creatures you can see, up to your proficiency bonus. So you can establish it between them and yourself, and just not talk. But you always have to be in there.
Okay.
So what do they bring out for this dragon turtle?
As you are kind of like preparing this deal and like conversing with Volmer, like, okay, what the fuck am I exactly gonna say to this so it doesn't try to eat me? You watch as the half orc just comes up with about a hand-sized crate, nothing more. But unlike the rest of the crates, number one, you haven't seen this one, and number two, this one seems far better secured than any of the others in the entirety of the ship that you have seen.
Okay. So
And
This
you
is
just
not the shittiest idea I've ever had. I want to make that known. This is
it's not. It's just fucking insane.
still was making the one boss battle fight the other boss battle, but that
Yes,
worked
yes, it was.
flawlessly.
And then you lost the armor.
Yeah, that makes me sad. Because we were so close. If we could have got
But-
back in there.
You watch as he's holding the box and he looked at the captain very hesitantly. And he nods before you watch as he just throws it off the deck of the ship.
Can I stop him, real quick?
Can that?
You can hold your hand up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, hold on a second. With that. Just wait.
I'm gonna turn to the captain. In dwarf, I'm gonna go. I know I sound crazy, but this could work.
Well, no, we need that still. Can I see it for a minute?
You wanna throw it? He
Yes.
just puts it in your arms.
I'm gonna walk. I'm guessing the dragon turtle is at the side or the front of the ship.
Yeah, he's off the side of the ship, and he's only about 5 feet down with his head sticking out.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the edge of it, and I'm gonna say, this is an offering from the captain and his crew. And I will toss it in towards the dragon turtle itself.
You throw it off, and as you watch it kind of just like splash into the water, just starts sinking further and further into the darkness. It seems unfazed.
Yeah.
But there's almost this recognition in the eyes as it looks towards your direction.
And an offering from my group of friends here is that my friend here, and I'm going to point towards Volmer, and I'm saying this all draconic, is planning something. There will be a great battle on the sea out near, fuck out of game, I'm forgetting what it's called.
Kiwi.
Keely.
Keeley, out near Keeley. And,
Hey, Asher even remembered it.
and I'm going to ask, do you know where this is at? I know it is a humanoid settlement.
I care not for human land.
It's Dwarven, but okay.
I will.
Humanoid.
Yeah, humanoid. I will explain the direction of where it is at. There will be a large battle at sea there. Our offering to you is all of the enemy ships and every piece of equipment that they own, including the ships themselves.
Make a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage by any chance with the treasure and everything too?
Nope.
Okay.
18.
It's a low roll.
You all feel the ship rumble with some sort of low growl that echoes throughout the water itself. What good is it to me?
You like treasure, do you not? You like ships. You like collecting things, do you not?
Defenders do not carry treasure.
Over mental comps, I'm gonna bring up to Jack. War does mean supply lines, which means that there's gonna be many tradesmen looking to capitalize via the sea.
Okay. Ooh.
I would say,
That makes
Jack, with your role before and knowing how that works, that's basically saying he can now monitor the trade lines and basically just pirate off of them.
Yeah, Jack's not gonna mention anything about that
Yeah.
because
Fair.
that's gonna fuck his family too. They may not have, gold and stuff, but they will have weapons, armor, magical items. There will be plenty of magical casters, and they are bound to have treasure themselves. Or you could just take a ship whole to the bottom, take it to your lair. All of it would be yours.
Make another persuasion check.
Fuck me. Damn it. That's a fucking 4.
I'm waiting for him to get like a nat 1.
I know.
Yeah.
If he gets a
We're
nat
all
one, we're
waiting
dead.
for it. There is a very long pause before you get the response. If not by next dark sky, I have your scent. And I would say, with your intelligence, the definition of dark sky in Draconic, he means like the eclipse.
Which is in 3 months?
4 months.
4 months.
Would you be willing to give us a year?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh!
Buddy!
Oh!
There we go.
That's...
Here's the Jack we know and love.
If all is promised, you have one cycle. And you start watching the head start to sink below the water.
How do we summon you?
I have your scent.
You need his scent, though. Point to Former.
he just continues to sink.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
turn
have
back.
disadvantage, you motherfucker.
I'm gonna turn to Volmer.
I'm gonna walk up to Jack. Okay. To be honest with you, that was not my craziest plan.
You also see Carnum look at you, all of you, being like,
I can't believe that fucking worked.
I
I've
can't
always
believe you
thinking it's
promised him an armada.
Well, you're welcome, Volmer, and don't fuck it up or he's gonna kill you.
Well, if I
Oh,
fuck it
he's
up, I'll
coming
already
for
be dead.
every last one of us.
So a year from now, I will never be setting foot on a boat in the ocean again.
In a year from now, if you don't hear anything about us again, I'll be sure to haunt you all.
Fair enough.
That's fair. I know some clerics who can handle that, though.
Damn the gods, these are my waters.
Obviously not, they're his.
Touche.
Let's keep
Lower
moving.
the sails.
What
Make
sails?
headway.
What sails?
I got one more. And he points towards the one right atop the helm.
Oh, shit. You have a year, Volmer. You have a year to do whatever you can in that time.
Huh.
War is
Speaking
coming
of,
to Keeley far before then.
you really think you can take down Keeley in a year?
Well, the promise wasn't to completely take them down. It was simply that there would be a great naval battle.
You think you can take down Keeley in a year?
I've heard
Might take longer,
crazier
but
things.
might take longer, but I've done crazier things in crazier time frames.
I was a potted plant once.
I've been
We
to the
never did
void
unpack
once.
that, did we? No pun
No,
intended.
we
Where
never
did
did.
Lur find you all?
We
We
found
actually
him.
found him.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Make way! And call Cal up. He deserves a good rest.
Also, I,
Oh, and call the shark. Your friend might need some rest too.
Yeah, Val, you can come back. Thank you.
You don't get a response, you just get a very terrified, relaxing sigh.
Val, does he take the item we threw overboard?
His fin went over it, and it's gone.
Okay, good to know.
So as they end up pulling up Kel and Varel via a small dinghy boat they have on the side to lift them both up. And this is the moment you see for the first time the actual full body of Cal before he literally just slumps into a shaded corner on top of the deck and just kind of curls up almost like a puppy. And just like rests as you see the heaving breath. Yeah, literally, it's just Frodo looking at the fucking eye.
Mm-hmm.
after time passes and like things calm down a bit, I'm actually gonna go to the captain.
You need something of me, boy?
You seem to have traveled the waters a lot recently. Would you happen to know any of the recent happenings in Keeley? If you've been there at all recently, that is.
I used to be my home before I defected. I don't hear much.
Looks like we come from the same garden.
He looks at you up and down. Then he judges himself and goes, I think I was raised and kept with more tender love and care.
Oh shit. Oh.
Score 0.1.
Ow.
I got some healing ready for that burn.
Mm-hmm.
So what you care of it? Not much comes out of the continent. Not on water.
I heard recently that someone else had started a revolution before I could, and I was hoping someone could.
You ain't the first, kid. And you ain't gonna be the last. I've done 6 before you. Now there's probably gonna be 6 more before you give it a shot. Though, I'll recommend something for you. And you see him kind of looking back towards the direction where Borisland would be. The divide's been troubled for the past couple months, and rumor has it Keely done found something. I don't know if those rumors are true, but there's a lot in those waters that have yet to be explored.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
So, as you all begin to make way, and Ashern, if you want to share your plant story, that's totally up to you.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Everybody else.
I mean, you guys have seen the weird shit that happens when I try to cast spells.
But you turned into a plant.
Yeah,
What's it feel like?
it's weird.
What happens
Is
if
your-
you break it?
I don't know. Nobody touched me. I just kind of sat there until I turned back.
Could you feel things?
It's hard to explain because plants are not an animal. I mean, the animals that I was, that felt different because I was alive.
You
Plants
watch
are
as the
kind of alive, but like,
watch as the goblin is kind of just like a little bit off of this conversation. He kind of just walks up and just kind of goes like, "Could you taste the sun? Did it taste good?"
it's not so much a taste, but
Boring
I
to be
guess
a plant.
sun was good.
If someone pulled off one of your leaves, would you like come back like without an arm?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Insert the words, taste the sun.
Okay, real quick. Because now I'm curious, in-game and out-of-game. Would Jack have any idea what would happen with his extensive Arcana knowledge?
You know what? Volmer and Jack, give me Arcana checks.
Oh Jesus.
22, 22. 25. You would know that, depending on how this transformation works, she will revert perfectly normal or possibly be missing a couple fingers.
Okay, let's not do that. Yeah. So if she ever turns into a potted plant, keep her away from
Don't pluck
Fanoa.
my leaves.
Oh, I won't do it to you, but if there's like someone who I don't like and they happen to turn into a plant, like now I know that's
Oh, that's
an
perfectly
option.
fine.
I can just say oopsie doopsie, I didn't
Pluck all the
know.
petals and crumple the leaves.
Yeah, they might come back as...
I'm
Well-
sorry. What's your name?
Name's Pest.
Pest?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I love pest already.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know
Yeah,
how,
no,
like,
to be
D&D
honest, the
parties-
potted plant thing wasn't a big deal. I've had a lot of other weird things happen.
What's the
No.
weirdest thing?
What's the
You know how
weirdest
every
thing?
D&D party has like an adopted goblin? Can ours be pest?
No! Pest wants to pluck my petals!
That sounds
maybe
so
it'd
wrong.
make like a good salad. I was thinking.
Oh my god.
Make a good salad!
You freaking...
That's why I asked like if it would turn back into like the
Or
limbs.
revert back, you just now have a giant fucking arm in your bowl.
Yeah, I want to know what would happen.
Fucking Fanoa.
I mean, I've been bright pink.
What else do you have? You have those mints.
I learned how to speak languages. I had birds flying around me chirping.
That's not too bad.
I mean, that's not too bad.
I had a third eye at one point.
That's... Where
What
was
does
it?
that feel? Where was the eye, first of all?
In the middle of my forehead.
At least it wasn't like on your butthole or something.
That
Thanks,
makes many
Phil.
things very awkward. And
How
13
does
intelligence at work.
How does having a third eye feel? Okay, we can't make fun of Fen for having 13 intelligence. When I do the shit I do with 20 intelligence,
Oh no, I'm saying that's her 13 intelligence at work, because she's asking the hard questions.
Oh, I have a 14.
She is 14.
Intelligence. Get it
Oh,
right.
14, my bad.
Yeah.
once again, I need to play a dumbass character who's hyper impulsive, like even more so than Volmir at one point.
Chaos Party, man, I'm telling you. Next one.
I grew a beard made out of feathers once.
That's...
How does a feather being plucked compare to hair being plucked?
I don't know. When I sneezed, it all went away.
Too bad we couldn't do that on cue, because that'd be a fun party trick.
Party tricks. I'm glad I'm entertaining.
I mean, you really are.
You're incredibly entertaining. Like, half the time we should just like listen to your stories because this is like amazing. Yeah.
I
Between
mean,
the...
these are just the fun things that have happened. I've had not so great things happen.
You even see Pest just sitting on the side, just with like a little like crumbly bar of some kind that looks like it's probably like 3 months old. And he's just nibbling on it the entire time.
I love Pest.
Between
So
the...
eventually you finally hear someone call out, and goes, "Pest, we need the ropes!" He goes, on it! And he just literally just drops it on the ground and just goes to run off.
Press digitation to remove all the mold.
It has a tiny bit on there.
I'm gonna keep doing until the mold's gone.
Okay.
Stop. Clean it up a little bit
Pick
for
it
me.
up and start eating it.
No.
It
Don't leave
is.
for Pest.
It is a.
I don't think I eat it.
The best way I can describe it is if you jam-packed a bunch of peanuts with the texture of a raisin. It has that odd squishiness until you hear a crack at the dead center of every bite.
Ew.
I hated that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've seen what the sailors eat. That's why I bought extra rations.
Yep.
And whew,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that was a
not
fun
fun when you have to clean up a bar fight after a couple of scurvy dogs get in a fight. It's not pretty.
So...
Scurvy's real. It's not just a bad stereotype. Ugh. Ugh.
See, what other weird shit has happened to you and bad shit? Good shit? Because now that we're on the topic, I am very curious.
There's one near the bottom of maze you haven't brought up.
One near the bottom that I haven't brought up. Oh yeah, that one. Jack, you like languages, right?
Yeah?
So for a while, few days, I learned all languages. I knew them all.
What?
Yeah.
I want that.
I was more so talking about number 83 on the right column.
God, I want that. Fuck, I want to learn all the languages.
On the right column. Oh yeah, that was weird. No, I was gonna just flex the all languages thing for a little bit.
All right, just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, that was weird too. Yeah.
Suppose that
Or
one. Now that-
85 on the left column.
Oh god.
That one I feel like is a show off moment as well.
You ever seen a unicorn?
In a book?
No, 5 feet in front of me. Was there for about a minute, and then it just disappeared.
They are real. Interesting.
Was it?
As real as anything else I can just poof out of thin air, I guess.
I just realized there being multiple planes of existence.
Don't start this conversation. Swear to God, Volmer, I will push you overboard.
I've made random gems pop up just in front of me. Oh, my hands and feet disappeared for an hour.
Like, gone or invisible?
Oh,
Gone.
not
Gone.
an hour. Just a few seconds. Gone. Yeah, gone.
What did it
What
look
did-
like while they were gone? Was it like just like how's that?
How does it feel like?
Clean cut.
Yeah, it was weird.
Could you see, like, inside?
I don't know. Could I? I don't know. I was more panicking about the fact that my hands and feet were gone and I fell over.
I mean, well, yeah, when your hands are gone, the first thing you do is look at what the fuck, and then
I kind of blacked out that memory.
what the fuck?
I mean this in the nicest way possible. I would pay to see that.
Jesus Christ.
That's so mean.
I just want to see what it would look like and just watch someone tripping
I
over
have been
their,
both
like,
extremely dexterous and extremely non-dexterous.
Let's put it this way, Fanoa. I've seen that happen. Not in the way she's describing, but I've seen it happen. It's not fun.
How'd it go? Just like
Oh, he died. Blood loss is a bitch.
Happens faster than one would imagine.
Yeah. Dude pissed off some people. Let's just put it that way.
Fun fact: if you you know what? Never mind. Never mind.
no, do it, say it.
So, fun fact: put out your thumb at a distance. That is the size of the vein in your thighs. If that gets severed, you got like 90 seconds to live or less.
Good to know.
And side note, out of game, that is like legit about the size of the veins in your thighs. If that gets severed, that is legit bleed out.
Volmer,
not
watch out
good.
for your thighs.
What'd you say?
Volmer, watch out for your thighs.
Uh-huh.
Oh, have you ever seen a flump?
A what?
A flump?
Oh yeah, Louis doesn't know what a
I'm-
flump is.
I
I
know.
know.
Oh, you know what doesn't know
You
what a flump
don't?
is?
Oh my god, this is gonna be your new favorite monster.
Oh,
Absolutely.
let's show her what a flump is. Let's just do that. Let's show her what a flump is.
I don't,
Please do. Yeah, I want to see this.
I don't think I've seen a flump in person before.
I have.
Check general.
They just float around and I forget what they do.
They fart out sting clouds.
But they're
Yeah.
also like they're not evil or anything, right? They're
No.
kind of friendly.
No. They're just terrified. They're just terrified.
I played this
Yeah.
game for 10 years and I've not seen that monster before.
Oh my god, they're
It's a new
so
one.
cute.
Yeah.
It's a new one to
Can I
5e.
get one?
Oh,
Is it a new
okay.
5e?
I am pretty
I
sure.
think they were in second edition too.
I could have sworn they were in a
me
previous
see.
edition too.
I think they're in second edition because I knew about them when I was playing.
They're
I
just
want one as a
babies.
pet.
Let's double check. Oh.
But yeah, they're
Well, it's the
intelligently
thing, you're a
wise
flump
cowards.
buddy, but suddenly I want to befriend a dragon turtle, and you're like, no, fuck
They
you.
were.
Okay,
They've been
that's
in every
different.
edition now that I'm looking at it right now on the wiki.
Yeah.
And they are lawful good.
Yes. They are intelligent, wise creatures, but they are cowards.
Yes.
I want
They're-
7.
Lawful good aberrations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So as long as you don't spook the little thing, you have a pretty wise little friend. But the moment it gets spooked, it farts in your face and it runs away.
That's the
First
best
edition.
friend to have.
First edition, small. Second edition, tiny. Third edition, tiny. Fourth edition, small. Fifth edition, small. So this went,
Yeah.
It's small.
Just the baby.
Okay, yeah. No. I could have swore that was a newer one. Oh, fuck me.
I love how the second that Ash brought it up, we were like, oh fuck yeah, this is Fenn's favorite
Because
monster now.
flumps are awesome.
Get it.
They're so pathetic, but they're so adorable.
They're precious.
The
And
fact that
they're
they're
no.
the fact that they're lawful good makes it the funniest fucking thing ever. Holy shit.
So,
Yeah. What
I
else is in
want
here?
one. It could
As
be
Astrid-
like hold me back, little buddy.
it's not even a hold me back, old buddy. It's really like, hey, Fang, can we not fight that, please? Can we please not fight that? That thing's really big, and it's only like 2 feet bigger than you. So,
I feel
as
like it's all
Astrid-
that needs to hold her back, though.
as
Summoned
Astrid-
summoned a demon once.
What'd you do with it?
Well, first I asked it if it was my daddy.
I mean,
And on that note,
it could have been your
Fang
daddy.
stands up, or Volmir stands up and goes below deck.
At that point, you see the half elf who has currently just been standing at the helm, just cocks his head over at the conversation. You mind having this in private quarters? Daddy
I do.
issues means a whole nother thing on this ship.
Thank you.
Oh, really? How so?
No,
You
probably
want to
means the
tell
same
me
thing.
your problems? I'll tell you mine.
My father
want your
abandoned me when I was but a baby. I was born and raised on the sea.
You want me
Any
to
other
kill him?
questions? He looks at Fanoa just very confused, goes, I haven't the slightest idea if he's alive, so... Sure, if you find him.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
if
We'll
he's
track him
alive.
down.
Yeah. I got you, man.
What'd you ask?
I said, what's his name? We'll track him down.
Make a persuasion check.
I want it to be a name one of us recognize.
Oh my god.
Did I?
Like, it
What
was
did I
like-
roll? Oh, okay.
It was like a friend of Volmir's dad, or like Fanoa met them while traveling, or like... they were
Actually,
regular
it is just
following
Volmer's
down
dad. He just doesn't know it. There is a pausing moment, but then there's kind of like a glance on your face of like, oh, you're serious about this. What the hell's? Maybe you'll find, maybe get him a good socking for me. Name's Shafir. Shafir Nightwatcher.
Did you say... What is it? A good what now?
Socking for me.
Okay, not what I heard.
Nobody
Which-
recognized the name, right?
No.
Okay, making sure.
recognize it.
Expected him to share a last name with me for some reason.
React.
We'll just add that to our hit list.
This is gonna.
I'm
you know how
collecting
Volmir
names
wanted
for
to go, like,
later.
the cash in the background?
Yeah, instead of
We'll-
trying
we'll
to
track-
like
We'll track down relatives who abandoned you, and then we'll beat the shit out of them for you, and that's our business.
this is what we're gonna do instead of trying to like figure out the whole thing with the dragon turtle thing so it doesn't come back and kill us.
And what's your name, just so I can make sure that he knows who the message is from.
Name's Panavore.
You want to? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I'm sure you know I would lay claim to the Night Watcher name, but I don't lay claim to the Night Watcher name.
I mean... Yeah.
Otherwise, please, most of our daddy issues are along the same line. Except for a pest over there. I think he killed his. We don't really ask about it, though.
Good job, Pest.
Is it?
You see him kind of just just
I
crawls
love
off.
Pest.
I would die for this.
What if Pet's dad was actually a good person?
I mean, he shouldn't have.
He raised an
That's-
amazing
that's on
son.
him.
So yeah, no, the demon was not my father. Just thought I'd, yeah.
Oh,
share.
okay.
Did you ask if it could be your daddy though?
thought about it. But no, we
Was he
just
hot?
sat and had some tea. I don't know, was he hot? I mean, he was a demon, so I'm assuming.
You know.
Let me double check. Which one? What number is this one?
Hold on.
Oh, number 39. It's just a demon with an equal CR, so it would have had to be a lower demon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, shit.
No, he was pretty fucking ugly.
All right. Well, we just hung out.
Yeah, just friends.
I learned a little bit about the hells. Not much though.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Kelm. Where's Kelm?
Cal is currently like
Okay.
off to the side where the shade is covering him, so he's not drying out, and he's just kind of curled up, almost like a dog sort of idea, just in the corner of the wood.
Is he looking pretty fucked up? Like
He's just exhausted. He doesn't actually have the exhausted condition.
Yeah.
He's just fucking exhausted.
okay.
Can I bring him like some water? Like get a little spray bottle, just spray him every now and then.
You know, just walked up with a cup of water and just dips her fingers and just goes, just like every once in a while, just splash in the water.
I'm gonna kind of sit down next to him and be like, so, when you're all rested up a bit, any chance you'd be willing to teach me, your language?
My tongue is ancient to my people. Only family learn.
I mean, I did kind of save all of us from that dragon turtle. Give him a sly little wink.
God
Okay,
damn
are
it,
you really
Noah.
saying this is the guy who's really like knocked out, panting on the floor from pushing the ship?
Oh, I said when he's, feeling better, not now. And yes, I am.
I owe life for help, but that does not make family.
Well, fuck. Alright, get some rest. I'll tap him on the side.
You hear Carnum kind of perk him and goes, "So, can I turn this off or something, or am I stuck in this for all day?"
You're kind of stuck with it.
Then you're all stuck with me. How about I tell you a tale about the time that I wrestled the Kraken?
You about shit your pants at a dragon turtle. I doubt you'd wrestle the Kraken.
Whoever said it was a right tale?
What
And
do
you
you
immediately
think?
hear just a groan come from Cal. He immediately replies with, "Always tell tales. Never true." And I goes, I tell the real one once in a while. Like, once in 20.
Years?
Looking like a true fisherman.
Just give him a shit-eating grin.
Wilmer's gonna go back up now that the daddy's talk is done.
Fulmer's really got some daddy issues.
Should we
He's
kill
got one
Vomir's
arm, he
daddy
got his
too?
wife killed, he sent his son to live with his grandpa. Hell yeah, I do.
Still say
Are we
Fulmer's
killing
isn't
Vomir's daddy? Do
Is
we
that-
need to get Vomir a new daddy? Should we kill
No,
his?
no,
We should kill his
no,
normal one and
no.
get him a new one.
no.
I think we just need to get him a sugar daddy or something.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 bullet.
I hate you all. I
I
hate
should be a
So-
sugar daddy for
As you all rest up for the day.
On
I was-
that note, I gotta take off, guys.
Yep.
I'll see you
Go-
later.
Who wants to roll me the d20 for the second time?
Ooh, can I do it before I
do it.
leave?
Go for
Oh
it. Let's see.
please. Oh please.
Also, in response to the Kraken tale, can we tell the Chimera tale?
Yeah.
That's enough.
Just start swapping stories over comms. Oh god.
D100, Ashman. Before you take off.
Hey.
If it's another 100, I swear to fucking god.
I forgot to put this.
Oh
Bye!
god, it's the exact opposite.
Yes.
So we got almost the same
Oh,
number.
no.
It was what, a
Hey,
9
Ashman,
last
can
time?
you stay for like 5 minutes as I describe this? Because I know what 1 is, because I made this specifically not believing you
Okay.
guys would ever get this.
Oh no. Oh no. What did I do?
The next 2 days go without issue. However, you are slowed in pace, unfortunately, due to missing 1 mast. Until upon the 4th day at sea, you all wake up to a crystal clear sky. But in the distance, you can see that there is just this unnatural gleam to the water. And this almost ripple effect in the air itself. And you hear the cawing cries of the Arakocra and the crow's nest calling out, and Karnum just looking into the distance in confusion at what in the world that is. And it isn't until about an hour or so traveling closer do you hear the cry from above the crow's nest just says, "Land ho!" And as you see this chunk of land appearing upon the horizon as you all look over it, you just see a gray rock with a center mass that's spewing red hot magma. And off in the distance, there comes a pausing moment as you just start hearing Karnum say, "Turn the ship! We ain't got time for land." Until you hear another cry coming from the crow's nest, where you simply say, "Wings are coming! It's coming fast!" After a pause, you just hear, "Dragon incoming!"
What
Oh
the
shit!
fuck?
Let's end it there, because that's gonna be a fucking
Oh, no.
problem.
Great.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You two are fucking banned from rolling
They're almost
ever
entirely
again.
extinct. So don't expect to see many during your campaign.
Those two can only be the ones rolling. Are you kidding me? This is
Oh my
great.
god. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys next week,
Yeah.
for my birthday and a dragon fight, I guess.
Even fucking better.
Hey.
Holy shit.
I
Wait,
do
what
not want
color's
a
the
2PK
dragon?
for my birthday, though. That's not a present.
It's okay, we'll
Look.
leave one person alive.
Jack will make it
What
out
color's
alive.
the dragon now?
You're in the middle of the fucking sea and you find the fucking magma island. Of course you fucking did.
Wait,
Yeah, what
the
color
magma,
is
does it
the
make
dragon?
dragon red?
Huh?
What
Does it make it a
color
red
is
dragon?
I can't tell what color the dragon is. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Have fun, Ashman. Have fun with that knowledge in your brain.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
The
Wow, y'all can't
fucking-
perceive for shit.
Someone
Okay.
spawn the dragon's color, please. I want to know how fucked we are.
You know what? Fine. Veryl, let's see if you can see it too.
Oh, there's Dalmar.
Hey, Delmar finally got it. It is indeed a red dragon, and I will say with a 20.
Fuck me.
I'm double checking it's the right CR because this needs to be a CR for you guys.
The dragon turtle fucking wasn't.
No, Dragon Turtle wasn't. Again, that's one that I knew for fact is how it's gonna work. You can tell that it isn't quite that large. However, it is still a large dragon. You're picturing that this is probably between a young and an adult dragon.
Guys, this is an adolescent red
Okay.
dragon.
Real quick, out of character. So, Fen, red dragons are the most aggressive.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
animals.
So we're all gonna die. Have a backup character. I'm excited to do
I
Juniper.
love how KTK clarifies dragons are almost extinct in this setting. Like they are very rare and very like some people don't believe they exist. So don't think you're gonna see many. And then
Uh-huh.
here we
Dragon
are
turtle
seeing
and then
2
red
in
dragon.
1 session.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna write
Well,
it.
well, the funny part is,
And
dragon
this is
turtle.
the 3rd dragon we've seen.
Technically, a dragon turtle is not considered a dragon to other dragons because it's a turtle, but it is a dragon technically.
It's a dragon still. It's just it's like the Pluto of dragons.
You guys have literally gotten real fucking lucky with these D100 rolls. That yeah, you guys have now
Lucky?
met 3
Lucky.
fucking dragons.
You can't
Lucky.
win
You
this
call
on me
this
anymore.
lucky?
The dragon turtle, this red, and what was the other one?
Psychic dragon on the island.
Back. Well, there was that. Yeah.
Psychic dragon?
The emerald, or the not emerald, but the fucking
gem dragon.
Gem dragon.
She disguised herself as a
Pretty
human.
crystal
She
dragon.
was the fair
I
lady.
don't
The one on the
remember
island. Oh, he wasn't there that session.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
crystal
the
lady.
fair lady is a gem dragon
Oh,
in humanoid
okay.
form.
Gotcha.
So
Who-
yeah, yeah, Bummer, like you say, it's like dragons are not that common in this world because I don't want them butchering everything in the fucking universe. And y'all have met 3.
Yeah.
We're just that special. We're that great.
Fucking, what are the fucking odds of a 100 and a 1% back to fucking back?
And we saw
I
a
need to
skull.
theme a
one, too.
character after dragons after this.
Yeah. On top of all this,
Like
we've seen
dragon
a skull. one,
sorcerer,
too.
dragon monk, multi-class.
On top of all what, Jack?
All of this, we've seen the skull of one too. Back with Ashana and Delana before the fetuses came.
Oh yeah, the magic shopkeeper, yeah. But he does that for a reason that no one ever asked him for, so.
Fucking dragons, dude.
Oh, what the fucking hell, you guys?
This may be legitimately
Go for
one of the
it.
few actual dragon fights I've ever done.
Here's the best part. Y'all on a fucking ship. If that dragon sinks the ship, have fun.
I'll be alright.
Yeah.
I was already thinking during the dragon turtle, like, you know, it's actually kind of surprising how similar my backup character is to Dalmar, just with a personality twist. They're both ranged characters that have specialized in stopping people. Wait,